Good morning, grade 11 in Al-Mujtama Primary School. How are you? Our school vision is to prepare creative, well-educated students who are able to establish civilized, aware, reserved society, stick to the authentic morals and values, in addition to using the modern technology. Our value for this week, as you know, is generosity. Let's start Module 4, Nature Watch. Let's start our lesson with these two questions. What do you think are the most important environmental issues our planet is facing today? Question 2. Do you think enough is being done to save the environment and animal species that are in danger of dying out? Think of the two questions and come back to me. I think the global warming is one of the biggest problems that our planet is facing. Temperatures are constantly rising, which is causing the ice at the north and south poles to melt. This in turn creates various problems for plants and animals. In the past years, mankind has realized the importance of protecting both the environment and endangered species, since environmental problems and animal extinction have a serious impact on the survival of the human species itself. Many efforts have been made in order to deal with environmental problems and restore the number of endangered species. Nevertheless, there is a lot to be done. Ecosystems are under threat all over the planet, while species go extinct every day. Exercise B. Quickly read the text about different environmental issues and circle the appropriate words, success or failure. Read carefully and come back to me. Number 1. For the issue belongs to American bison. Yeah, it's a success. What about the African penguin? Failure. Tropical rainforests. Yes, of course, it's a big failure. Arabian oryx. This time is a great success. There are many questions for details, asking for details. Read the text very well and answer these questions. They are already answered. What was once the population of the American bison in North America? Yeah, tens of millions. What was the population of the American bison in North America in the 1890s? Yeah, it was 750. What causes the population to decrease so much? An intense period of hunting for the fur industry. What were some measures taken in order to help the animals make a remarkable comeback? Conversation initiatives, reintroduction, population management, and the development of the bison meat industry. What's the population of the American bison now? Approximately 500,000. African penguin. Why are African penguins unique? Because they are the only species of penguin that can survive in warm climates. Where are they found? They are found on the coast and islands of southern Africa. How many African penguins were there in the early 20th century? There were close to 2 million. How many were there in the 1950s? There were approximately 300,000. How many African penguins were there in 2009, there were a little more than 50,000. When did the status of the African penguin change on the IUCN Red List of the Threatened Species? In 2010. What did the African penguin's status change to? It changed to endangered. What was its status before that? It was vulnerable. What has happened since the African penguin status changed? Governments and conservationists have worked hard to protect this species. What has happened to population numbers? They have shown no signs of improving. For tropical rainforests, what examples of tropical rainforests are provided? The Amazon rainforest and the Congo rainforest. Where are tropical rainforests found? They are found near the equator, in some of the world's hottest as well as wettest areas. How many of the Earth's land surface do tropical forests cover? They currently cover 6% of the Earth's land surface. How many square kilometers did tropical forests use to occupy? In the past, tropical rainforests occupied 80 million kilometers. How much of the Earth's land surface do they occupy now? They occupy less than 8 million kilometers. What has caused this reduction? Of course, human activities. For Arabian oryx, what's special about the Arabian oryx? It is Qatar's national animal. Where was it once found? It was once found throughout the Arabian Peninsula. When did populations go into dramatic decline? In the 20th century. Why did they go into dramatic decline? They were overhunted both for sport and for their meat and skin. When did the Arabian oryx become officially extinct in the wild? In 1972. Where could the few that remained be found? They could be found in zoos and private collections. What was organized to establish a healthy population in captivity? A huge campaign. And what captive breeding program is referred to in the text? The one developed by Chihane Oryx Center near Doha. How did captive breeding programs help the situation? They helped the situation by bringing about a significant rise in population numbers. Well, thank you for your listening and your kind attention. It's time to say goodbye to you. Thank you.